Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Phil's Recap and Review. Today, I am going to look at, for the very first time, and show you guys Season 6 exclusive pictures of Game of Thrones. It was just released a little while ago on the Game of Thrones Facebook page and on a website called makinggameofthrones.com. You can check that out. And I'm going to show them on screen, and we're going to look at them. And it's going to be a short cast. Usually we do long podcasts. If you're checking this out for the very first time, we do recap podcasts of episodes of Game of Thrones and lots of other stuff. Some shorter Game of Thrones videos too. But today, this is just going to kind of be like a short little thing where I come out and take a look at these pictures and we talk about what we think. If anyone's in the live chat, please share your thoughts. If you're watching this at a later time, please share your thoughts as well on these photos and everything that you're excited about for Season 6 of Game of Thrones. I'm really excited to be here, really excited to look at these photos. Let's not waste any goddamn time. Let's not freaking hesitate. Before I go off on some ridiculous rant, but also, just so you know, you can also email me at igotissuesman@gmail.com. You can tweet me at igotissuesman, and you can call in and leave a voicemail, 781-990-8509. Yes, this is a totally surprise cast. And again, I may be alone sitting here in this chair, just me, but I'm not alone. I have with me the mother frickin' chat, some of the best people. Complete surprise cast, but I still have some great people. Lich Troll, E. Martinez, and Sam in the chat right now, getting ready to view this and watch this together. So let me figure this out. Let me figure out the technology here. Yep, here we go. Let me screen share this shit. Go to screen number 2. Start sharing. Present it to everybody. Here we go. Exclusive pictures from Season 6 of Game of Thrones. Let's push the button. Let's get in here. Let's get in here and take a look at these. There we go. Number 1. Oh, shit. It's poor little Arya. Blind because of her obsession with killing and her selfish nature. She's forced to beg a cockles. Anyone with cockles who wants to beat us, please give me Arya Stark some money. Oh, I'm no one. She's no one. Oh, look at little Maisie. Oh, she's so cute. It looks horrifying. Arya looks like she's being put through hell. She does not look like a happy little camper in this situation. Look at this frown we're pointing at. Clear frown. Oh, poor Arya. But scary fucking eyes. I don't know. Oh my goodness me. So very similar eyes to some other Starks that we see sometimes when they're in a certain trance-like state connecting with a wolf or something. I don't know. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. I also thought that was her warging, possible Nymeria, possible super PAC, says Sam. That's one piece of information that is speculated but not necessarily confirmed about Game of Thrones Season 6. Remember that this isn't going to be spoiler because we don't exactly know what's going to happen, but there's going to be a lot of freaking speculation here in the next few minutes as we take a look at all these pictures. And yes, there are huge rumors, and I'm very, very excited for the possibility of more dire wolves on Game of Thrones again this season, and the super PAC, and getting back connected to Arya and Nymeria. And this does very much look like she is in some sort of warging state. Wow. And wait, real ugly big toe going on down. No, I'm kidding. She's got hobbit feet going on with those shoes, though. No, I'm kidding. She looks great, and this is a perfect first image to take a look here for Season 6 of Game of Thrones. I cannot wait to see more of a focus and more of a presentation on Arya stuff. That should be a ton of fucking fun. Okay. Let's move on. Should we move on to the next one? I almost don't want to go to the next one. I just want to look at this one. Because if I go to the next one, we're one step closer to not having more new Game of Thrones stuff to look at right now. What the flying fuck burger? Come on. Do I have to? I guess I have to. Okay. Next picture. Oh no! Holy shit! Sansa looks like she's had a bad fucking day. That's a face that you could only get from being engaged to Joffrey and married to Ramsay. Look at that. That is one unhappy young lady, and now she's forced to hang out with that smelly douchebag Reek. Jeez. Oh. Well, I guess this answers the question that people were wondering between seasons about that Stark family member, whether they're alive or dead. Sansa and Reek, they survived the jump from Winterfell. Oh, my goodness. Yes, if some people just looked at the pictures on the Facebook page, you can take a look at some of these images on Game of Thrones Facebook page. If you go to the actual website, makinggameofthrones.com, there's a few extra pictures. Not too many, but a couple of ones that aren't on the Facebook page. So if you're a completionist like me, you can check that out, but we're going to take a look at all of them right now. But there's a few other images, more like double images of people we see later, not to spoil this picture list. There's later an image of Sansa and Reek together, and I think they probably just didn't double it up, and they want an excuse to get people to go to the website. Okay, let's look at the next image. So there's not much to say here. They have to fight hard to make her look bad, but she definitely doesn't look great in this picture, and she just looks like she's been through hell and wants to. She looks like she's looking at Reek like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want to be around you, you little bitch. Next. Oh, whoa, now this is a really weird picture and is probably going to be the thumbnail for this video. Holy shit. Okay. What's interesting about this picture, obviously, we got these two over here watching Tyrion. Tyrion's giving some big speech about how they're fucked. That's what's happening. Why else would Tyrion be pouring wine back at me? I might as well not even get drunk. We're fucked. We need my mind to figure out a way out of this mess. Oh, yeah, John, welcome, Jon Snow. Great to see you, John. Yeah, half sister, and who knows? That's not proven yet. maybe cousin. Never can tell. It gets less creepier by the second. We have Jon Snow in the live chat right now. That people are wondering. Jon Snow is in fact alive. He's back. He's in our chat right now, saying that. Saying her legs are good. So that's a good thing about Sansa in our last image. Oh my goodness me. In this image right here. Okay, so here we go over to this one with Tyrion. Tyrion is just getting over a Tyrion speech, which I assume being around these people, there's not many other folks. I mean, Varys is there, but other than Varys, these two are just letting Tyrion talk. So no one's stopping Tyrion from talking here. And so he's pouring wine back in. He's got to be really upset or really think he needs to get his mind sharp to be able to handle this Meereen situation. Yeah, maybe a cousin. Love you guys in the chat. And I see some people piling in as we're going on here. This is a very impromptu stream where we're taking a look at the photos just released for Game of Thrones Season 6. This, for people just jumping in, this is our third photo so far, I believe. Excuse me. So, okay. So this is a interesting photo, and I think it says a lot about what Tyrion must be going through in this situation and deciding that he needs a clear mind to get there. He's not supposed to be drinking. Oh, golly. We've got our none other than Daenerys Targaryen. I also posted the link to the group so more people can find. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate this. This was, like I said, this is very last minute, so I'm very unprepared for this stream. Here's another very good for thumbnail type picture. Daenerys does not look happy, but she doesn't look like she is completely, like she feels like she's completely fucked. She just looks bored or uncomfortable of some sort. I think she's looking at her dragon with concern is what I think in this picture. She looks like she is very much looking at her dragon with caring about, worrying about the safety while she's being captured and by the horde of Dothraki. She looks ill, says Jon Snow. She's going to get some drogoing. Hey, Tim, welcome. Yes, she does, Lynch Troll. Phil, you mean sweet-ass Targaryen. What is that in the background? That is a good goddamn question. What is that in the background? Is that those dead trees? Are we heading towards Vaz Dothraki? What is going on in this picture? Where is Daenerys? Is that snowy? Is that... No, it's not snow, is it? No, there's people right there running around in the background there. They're specifically making it difficult for us to see what's going on in the background. So that's interesting to note in this picture. She seems a little worried. Is that the Khalasar? I'm wondering if that's the Khalasar. But again, they definitely did some filtering blur effects in the background of the picture. I don't know if it's clearly coming through on the screen. It's very difficult to assess what everything is. Or is it just tent tops? Very interesting. We got the top of the tent, people say. No, that's just the top of the tent. She's in front of Carl Jocko. But yeah, now I can see it. Yeah, see, there's. I think that's a face right there where my mouse is. Is the mouse showing on screen? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's another face, apparently. I feel like we're the Zapruder. Back into the left. Back into the left. Right here, I think I see the shadow of Daenerys' nipple. Could she be showing it again this season? I'm kidding. Okay. But she definitely looks very, very worried. Very, very. Daenerys looks worried. Let's make sure this computer doesn't. No. 4 hours. Do not update right now. Postpone this crap. Okay. So let's get away from Daenerys because she definitely looks like she's having a bad day. Let's say that. Speaking of bad days, again, here is a very fun picture of Sansa and Reeky boy. And Reek, to me in this picture, Reek is like, please don't leave. Is begging her not to leave him. He's basically just crying, going, please don't leave me. Don't leave me now. Don't leave me. Oh my God, I'm so Reek. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so no, turn that down. So I think Reek looks like he's begging her not to leave him right now, and she's like, "Get the fuck off me! Don't touch me! I don't want to look at you. I don't want to know you. I don't want you fucking near me." Fucking Reek! Oh my God, Reek! Sansa just let him drop in the freezing water. Which Joel says, "I still like Theon." So I knew somebody's legs were fucked up. Timo, welcome. Hopefully you have a good evening of work. But yes, Reek and Sansa, she definitely does not seem to be thankful for him getting her out of there and just wants to get away from him as quickly as possible. His name is Reek. His name will always be Reek, and I blame him for 90% of the horrible things that happened to the Starks, says Sam. Timo says, oh my God, pictures. What the fuck's going on here? What kind of show is this? Where are you? Holy shit. Yes, these are new Game of Thrones Season 6 images that we're looking at here for the very first time. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, this seems very close after the time of what happened, of the escape. She looks obviously even more disheveled than she looks in a couple pictures back in that one. So this is probably right afterwards. I think when they jumped, she landed on him and he's hurt and she just wants to leave him. That's probably what happened. He was her pillow. She landed on him. He protected her fall and his legs are broken or something. And she's leaving him there as a, Reek. Thank you for letting me out, getting away from that situation. For that reason, I won't kill you right here, but I'm not helping you. I don't know. Like, Sense is the only person that does not think he's a cockless wonder that he is. Welcome, Tim. Oh, welcome, Smiles. So they didn't die from falling. Yes, that's probably our biggest takeaway from the situation, is the answer about the Stark that we cared about the most. Sansa and Reek did not die from the same fall from a higher fall that killed Miranda seconds earlier in the episode. So Ellie Giggle, welcome all of our friends that are piling in here. We're still towards the beginning of the photos. I don't know exactly how many they are, but this is still early on in taking a look at these photos. And please, I'll probably try to scroll through them one more time at the end, just from beginning to end, without talking about them. Just do kind of like a backwards scroll. So, okay, here we go. The next image that we're going to take a look at. Oh my fine ass fucking God. There's nothing more. This is the look from a woman that can only just be upset that the man she loves more than anything doesn't have a penis. No, that's not why. She's upset just because of a bunch of horrible situations. Conveniently and I'd say criminally undermentioned when a couple of weeks ago we were talking about most attractive Game of Thrones characters. I'm embarrassed by Joe, Katie, and I that we didn't mention her. So, holy motherfucking Jesus. Like, Jesus. Okay. I can't anymore in this one. She's sad. She's upset about the situation in Meereen, and she's gonna obviously be, or she's upset that she has a crush on Tyrion, and she's afraid to tell Grey Worm that she's leaving him for some dwarf. So she needs to go to the cock merchant and get some dwarf cock. She heard it was good luck. I think her story with Grey Worm is super boring, says Sam, but I don't mind her as a character. Yes, she is really pretty. And she misses Dany. That's probably more what it is. She's upset about the Daenerys situation and things, hence the earlier picture of Tyrion pouring the wine back into the container, thinking that things are getting really, really bad in Meereen. It's even worse with, actually, they can't get any worse with Daenerys not there. They have to just get better because no one can run that place worse than her. But I think probably this is at in one of the early episodes, right, the peak when they think everything's gone to hell and now Dany's gone. But I don't care too much about her to talk too much about her character. I think, yeah, whatever. Next. Holy fuck. Whoa. Whoa. Stop. Okay, so they're in a dream. Is this Inception? This has to be an Inception thing, right? Right? There's no doubt. Because there's no way he's moving, and there's no way he's standing. So this is in a dream with the two of them talking, but holy mother freaking shit. I love this actor. I love him. Bran looking... I know he looks much older, and I know people are going to say he looks much older, but he looks so much better that they did that to his hair, and they actually let him look closer to his actual age rather than trying to make him look younger for so much longer. This is another great image of Bran and connects to the other image that we saw on him horseback out, that there's probably a lot of Inception inside the dreams things going on right now. Yeah, stop the presses. My guess is that this is the inside tree version. Yeah, stop the presses. What the hell? Yeah, he doesn't look like a whiny bitch, says Ellie Giggle. Yeah, I like this Bran a lot better. I like what I'm seeing with this particular Bran look. I think don't embrace the fact that he is much older and just make him what he is in this situation. I don't like the way Bloodraven is touching him though. I don't like this expression. I just don't trust him when it really comes down to it. Even more so now that they cast Max as the actor, and usually in his character in Minority Report, just so duplicitous as shit. I mean, so many other. I don't know why I picked Minority Report out of everything, but it's just I don't trust this guy one fucking iota. I don't like that touch. I don't like that look. That looks like a very controlling thing, and Bran looks very glazed over, like whatever images he's being shown in this situation right here is either he's very happy, he's looking at an image of young Ned possibly in this situation, or a happier time, or he's being brainwashed in this situation in some way. Poor thing was so awkward. His face is turned on purpose so we can't see the eye or the birthmark. Pedo bear. He's got the face like chill Bran next time. There's a lot. This is one of those images that a quick image says a lot in this, and a lot could be read into this. It could be analyzed many different ways, but there's a lot of very interesting things going on in this image. Cockwashed. Kind of like Damien Dark from Flash, yeah. Like he's controlling him in his mind. He's doing some weird mind mumbo jumbo. Yes, Tim, kind of like that. But in a sense of, I think more so conditioning him by using images, tapping into what Bran's heart is, and using Bran's powers for his own whatever. I don't know. I'm going on a weird rant here, or weird speculation, tinfoil stuff. I'm going to take tinfoil off my head for a second and go to the next picture. Absolute smiles. They fixed it. I'm glad to hear that, because I was talking back and forth with someone on YouTube support, and a lot of people were trying to chat on the live, on the phone, on the YouTube app. They've done some improvements in recent weeks to the YouTube app, and notifications are a little bit more frequent that you're getting for people that you're connected to, and you actually can use the live chat on the phone now. So it's really, really important. Letting his roots penetrate deep inside him. Absolutely. Arrow, not Flash. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Thank you, Tim. Well, I consider it all one big fucking universe. I miss young Bran, says Sam. It's funny. This video is going to come out and it's going to be a Game of Thrones video. I'm like being okay on my Game of Thrones information. I haven't horribly mispronounced someone's name quite yet, like I'm prone to do or something like that. And I totally get the flash and arrow thing fucking wrong. What an idiot. Okay. So the night is dark and full of season 6 pictures. Dean, welcome, buddy. Oh my goodness. But I do consider it all one show. Okay, continue. Next picture. Brienne of Tarth. I don't see any dead Stannis hanging out in the background, and she does not look fucking happy. Holy shit. I like the color to this picture, the tone, very much conveying an emotion in this picture. Not much can be said about this image other than she has some mark right there in her face, some little cut. She looks really disturbed with what she's looking, but very melancholy at this moment. She could be upset after seeing the Star Wars edit and realizing her character got nothing to do. That could possibly be a possibility, but she definitely looks sad. Is she wearing a wig? That is a very good question. She looks like she has like Travolta hair plugs going on right there on her head a little bit, but I think that just might be a shadow in the way that the image is framed. Maybe she's it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. It looks a little weird up there in the head, but she killed Pod. She had one goddamn job. I was about to say Pod's dead. Well, they changed that, but they did change the show. Yeah, this could be after Pod. I don't think they're gonna kill Pod this season personally, but I don't know. That she definitely looks miserable and she looks very upset. So. Oh, we see it. Look at that fucking sword. Look at that fucking sword. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where is Pod in this picture? Oh, they kind of screwed up the... I was about to say Pod's dead. Well, they changed the show. Or Lady Stoneheart. No, Pod can't die. I don't think they're going to kill Pod. Personally. Pod's such a cool guy. I love Pod. I love him on the show, too. I love him on the show especially. I love his character so much. Pod rocks. I love the little addition of him being excellent at sex and all the stuff. I like little character moments like that. I feel like they work really well in a TV show like this, and add dynamic nature to a character that at least the time that we're meeting them just adds different elements to who they are and gives you more depth. Maybe she is sad because he's not around, considering he does kind of keep her happy in some ways. But I don't know. This is a very interesting photo. We know Stannis isn't alive unless he's like hanging out there in the background. I don't think there's too much more to say about this photo, but this is a good one of Brienne to elicit some sort of depiction of what her emotion is at the time. Brienne of Tarth Vader. Stoneheart, get the fuck out of here. Motherfuckers. Okay, next picture. The High Sparrow, Jonathan Pryce, talking to somebody or giving his weird High Sparrow look. I almost forgot about the High Sparrow, to be honest with you, or in between seasons. I know he was such a big part of last season, and just going into this season with all the things I'm looking forward to, returns of some characters that we haven't seen, my hope for finally getting Rickon coming back, Nymeria coming back, Bran obviously coming back, shown in these pictures, and pictures before were confirmed, and we knew that Bran was coming back. Hodor coming back, the North in general, and getting to see stuff in the Riverlands, all that stuff, hopefully being more of a focus. I kind of forget that we still have all the stuff to do with Margaery's trial to deal with this season, and everything in King's Landing with the High Sparrow and all that shit to deal with too. And this is creepy. He's the High Sparrow. He looks exactly the way he did last season. Same outfit. I don't think he's changed. I think he sat in his spot the whole time. He wet his pants after the shame shit. Now he's just standing there. Yeah. Welcome. Character is boring yet mysterious, says Keysert. Jonathan Pryce is evil villain. Yeah, it's his evil villain stance. Yeah, nobody fucks with Cersei. Nobody fucks with Cersei. He's about to step on Lancel's toes. So here we go. I love to see the cast party with him and Max von Sydow. Is that his name? Bloodraven. I probably mispronounced his name. Drink, everyone. First horrible mispronunciation of the show. But yes, I'd love to see those two hang out. I bet they'd have some great. Too bad they can't have a scene together. That'd be fun. Okay, so next, ooh, the Boltons. Breakfast with the Boltons. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. It's interesting to note in this picture for some people that do. Jamie, fuck. Oh my goodness. I love the chat. The chat, if you're just joining us and you're jumping in, please jump into the live chat and check out the discussions going crazy. People are talking about these images and you can get a feel for the awesome discussions that go on every week after every episode. And if you haven't already, and this is your first time checking this out and you're here just to check out the images, please hit the subscribe button. Some of the people in the MNF and chat are the best people in the world. So check that out and jump in the fun in discussing what we watch on Game of Thrones. Let's get through this Game of Thrones season 6 shit together, motherfuckers. Okay, so what I want to say interesting about this picture, for all those people, and I've heard some speculation and some people that think, Ramsay could be very, very upset that Roose is going to have a kid with his new wife, that the focus could be more on Ramsay, and Ramsay could try to possibly kill Roose and his bride and baby to be. I feel like it's important to mention that in this image, Ramsay is in focus. Roose isn't. I don't know if that's a super important thing, but I feel like it should be noted that in this picture, the focus is definitely on Ramsay. As usual, and as it's been in the show, Roose is not a focus point too much. And it's a shame because I really wish we got some more leeches shit and things like that with Roose. Not to go too far down, I wish this, I wish that. But I feel like Roose Bolton's such an interesting character that I feel like has been underused on the show. And I feel like I do enjoy the actor's portrayal of him when he gets to do stuff. I just feel like I never get enough. And they've chose to focus a lot, understandably, on another amazingly interesting character, sadistic fucking bastard, our defaulto main villain, if besides the White Walkers or besides, individualistic villains, but our main focus of, we got the Joker here, Ramsay Snow. So I just think it's interesting that he's so much in focus in this picture, and Roose is a little bit in the misfocus. Lich Troll says Roose was horribly miscast. I think Roose should kill Ramsay. No, Ramsay better die. I think Walda is in labor, maybe at that point. Don't know if Roose is Bolton or Vladimir Putin. I think that's an interesting way. Roose is not what I expected him in my image in the way that the actor looks, but I think the actor is a good enough actor that could have portrayed an interesting character, albeit a little different, if they gave him more interesting things to do. I feel like, yes, ideally, I probably would have wanted someone else cast as Roose Bolton. I think it is kind of a miscast. But I do think the actor brings some interesting qualities. I just feel like he's not as creepy. He tries the creepy thing, but he's not just a naturally creepy person. I mean, people can disagree with me a little bit, but I feel like the person that plays Roose Bolton should just be one of those people you'll look at and you're just like, that dude is creepy. That makes you feel uncomfortable just looking at him. And I think this dude is a pretty handsome, good looking, easy to look at. Seems like probably in real life is like, mom, like, I don't know. Whereas the character itself is, and I mean, I don't mind the way he plays him. I just think I agree to a certain extent that he was miscast. But I love Roose in the show too. I do. And I want to make that clear. I love Roose on the show too. I just feel like he's underused on the show, and both they're two separate issues. He delivers Roose very well, even though he doesn't look like Roose. I definitely think that. I think the actor does an excellent job. I just feel like they don't give him enough. So hopefully this season will change and we'll get a little bit more Roose stuff. He had more like a classy, badass dude, more like, Ellie giggle, like Redemption on the Blacklist. Roose should have been the blonde guy from Harry Potter, Malfoy. He could play that kind of evil dick really well. Extremely well. Oh, holy shit, I jumped the gun. Ren, I'm going to go through them all at the end too, just to give a quick view of all of them. But I assume we're about halfway through here. Give or take. Not too much. Timo, I know. Blame Game of Thrones for putting this out. This was a very last minute cast here. I did not intend to podcast today or broadcast today, but this had to be done. Had to be done. Yes, Roos is good, but Ramsay can go fuck himself. Bye, Timo. Have a good night at work. Okay, let's just get to this motherfucker. So he is in the show. He is alive. So, okay. Spoiler alert from the books in case last thing that could possibly be spoiled for someone that doesn't know. Go away for a minute or whatever. So we're going to get to see what happens to him. I'm glad. That makes me so happy. If anyone watched Joe and I's last thing like this that we did, we were very adamant about, I hope that they don't just bring him, go back to the Iron Islands, and the episode titles thing that we did. Go back to the Iron Islands and we don't see this motherfucker. I am so glad. Yes, shouldn't he be dead? He should be dead, but I'm glad that we're at least going to see him, and maybe this is a flashback when we get to the Iron Islands. Maybe it's just a quick scene that we get when we first go there to catch us up on what happened. For whatever reason, I am happy to see this ugly, depressed piece of shit looking face and this goddamn fucking set again. Let's right the wrongs that we did in the past Game of Thrones. Let's make this situation right. Whether you're a big fan of the Greyjoy side stories or not, the show bobbled it, and going back to that well where I feel like Theon's probably going to head back there, and then that's how we're going to get back there, and then we're going to focus on that a little bit more. Good to see him. I'm glad to see him. I'm happy. I hate all Greyjoys. He's the last leech in the fire. Exactly. He is the last leech in the fire, and I feel like there's been several times where they've mentioned that situation, and he's been conveniently left out, and it was always left to speculate whether they just killed him off camera and they were going to come back and make mention to that at some point. And I'm just glad that for whatever it's worth, we're going to get to see what happens to him. No problem, Jimmy. Good timing. It was good timing. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Next. Oh, crap on a stick. It's the traveling adventures. Okay, one more second. I got to look at Balon. Bye, Balon. I look forward to seeing you. Okay, we've got Sam and Gilly on a boat to Old Town. Yep, that's it. Sam is really... Gilly's looking at Sam like he just said some crazy shit. But she kind of always has that look and always looks at him like that. But Sam looks kind of scared what he's looking at right down there. He looks like he possibly got some bad news. Maybe he just got the news of what happened to Jon. I don't know how he would necessarily get that if they send out a Raven, new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. How is Jon not the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch anymore? Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Sam definitely does not look happy in the situation. Doesn't look to be looking at anything. He's kind of staring off, freaking out and panicking about something in that Sam way. We got some guys in the background smiling and laughing and drinking. Got to point out the extras because they're hard workers too. And Gilly's looking at him like, Sam, you idiot. Sam looks like he's sick, says somebody. And Sam looks kind of sick. Sam is heaving in a bucket. Seasick. Oh, thank you, guys. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't even see I'm like trailing on this. This is why I'm glad that I did this live and not a pre-recorded thing. Because I'd be going, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Sam. What the fuck? And everyone would be commenting away. The bucket, you idiot. Okay, this is the bucket. Sam shitting himself about seeing his father. Oh, little Sammy. They had to eat the baby. Sam ate the baby. He was hungry. And he's throwing it up. I didn't see the bucket either, but I love little Sam. Thank you. Okay, so this is enough Sam and Gilly. Wasting enough time here. No, I'm kidding. Next one. Oh, poor... Any other... Here answers another question if anyone was wondering, and like we needed to answer this question. I think pretty much everybody knew. We have a dead Lannister. Let's hope that Jaime does not do with his son Tommen what he did with the last person when he was in this room. We don't need any of that. But Tommen and Jaime very upset looking at their sister and daughter. And Jaime looks pissed. Fucking pissed. And it's good to see Tommen again. Good to see who will be in the season. Little Sam. Is that what Lily calls his dick? Oh my goodness. This is a sad, sad scene. Horrible. Rest in peace, Tommen's ass. So, that's horrible. That's horrible. Oh, yes. Fucking yes. Okay, I ran ahead to the next picture. But yeah, she's dead. She must be dead. Gold will be their crown. Gold will be their shrouds. As we predicted in our speculation, the episode titles podcast that we did about the Golden Shroud. This is probably whatever episode that is with dead Lannister. So, okay. Next image, as I already kind of teased it, we've got more fucking Greyjoys, motherfucker. She's seeing Theon for the very first time again. That looks like a look of disgust that can only be given to someone that reeks. No Cersei, and we do get a couple of Cersei pictures down the road. So I'm assuming that Cersei, once Jaime tells her, as to spoiler spoiled a picture down the line, there is a image that makes it look like it's Jaime telling Cersei. So perhaps Cersei won't see anybody after that. And pisses Jaime off, and this is Jaime getting a moment with Tommen alone. So here, yep, we got a little Yara Greyjoy going on. Good to see her. Good to see this disgusting look, which means that Reek could be coming. Got some guys in the background watching her. It's not a good angle for Yara. Definitely not flattering, but it is good to see Yara Greyjoy on the show. And it's good to see that because of this, having seen Balon now and now Yara, if you didn't already know, now you motherfucking know. We're definitely getting a lot of Greyjoy stuff. Excuse me. So, or at least some Greyjoy stuff. Asha, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should be calling her Asha. I really should. But I think Joe called her Osha the last episode, which proves their point. I'm like, no idiot's gonna mispronounce it. And Joe's like, Osha. Fucking Joe. Come on, don't do that. So will Jaime tell Tommen he's his dad? I wonder about that. We don't motherfucking so. I wonder if Jaime in this moment's going to tell Tommen. If anything, Tommen seems like one of the brighter of them. Seems like he has a little bit of Tyrion's mind in him. I mean, he seems like innocent, was completely manipulated by pussy and all that. But it seems like probably no. Marcella was the smartest of the three. And she, I think, kind of knew Jaime was her dad, or at least I got the vibe that she kind of had at the end of the last season in that scene that she kind of connected with him. Was like, listen, I know what's going on. You got to think Tommen knows or has heard the rumblings of that. Marcella Baratheon Lannister Baratheon. They should have just renamed the wildling Osha into some other weird name. I agree with that. That is a great point. They shouldn't have. It's just part of the fuck you to the Greyjoy stuff. Okay, so here we go. This next image here. This is the image I was talking about before. The reunion of Cersei and Jaime. Now, Jaime does not look happy with Cersei in this moment. I don't know if this is right when the question happened, or he's crying and emotionally telling her that. Ultimately, emotionally telling Cersei that what happened to their daughter and how upset he is, but he actually looks really pissed in this picture at her. And she kind of is given the whatever look, the crazy glazed over, you don't know what I've been through. Fuck you, Jaime. I've been through everything. I've tried my heart out for you. And this could be their big breakup scene that at least I'm hoping for, but who knows? He definitely looks very upset. To me, he looks more angry than sad, but he could be angry with someone's going to pay for this. I'm going to make Dorne pay for this. I'm gonna kill everybody that isn't Lannister. Yada yada yada. This is a very good image of the two of them. I fucking lost my daughter, bitch, and she accepted me, Jaime. They're both pissed. We're gonna kill them all. Yes, Cersei always has that look. It's a very another one of these very telling images that says a lot. You can look into what it is. She looks more emotionally traumatized from everything, and it's just another thing. She probably has a reaction like, I knew it. And he's like, no, you don't get it. I'm fucking pissed off. My fucking daughter died. I fucking connected with her. She accepted me. Cersei, you don't get it. She accepted. No, I get it. This is my destiny, and everyone's going to die. Oh, you such a bitch, Cersei. Holy shit, everybody. Thank you to everybody that's jumping in and checking this out. And so many people, I think, that are probably jumping in here for the very first time. And if you haven't already, and it's your first time, hit the subscribe button. Join us all season to watch Game of Thrones Season 6 and share your thoughts in the live chat. Huge thank you to everybody that's checking out this video live. Came on really out of the blue, and this just shows how popular and how excited people are for any new Game of Thrones Season 6 information. So this is a freaking Thursday mid-evening, and we got fucking 50 people checking this out. So thank you, huge amount to all the live people watching us right now. So yes, if anyone is checking this out, it's the best part of the live show is getting to talk to all the people in the live chat. Fuck me, fuck Joe, fuck Katie, fuck all of us to hell. We're just the allowed to ride top of this fucking exciting train of the live chat watching us. So thank you to all of you guys, and thank you to everybody that's checking us out live right now. Okay, so let us continue. It's already Friday where I'm at, motherfucker. Okay, so here we go. Another awesome. Wow. What a fucking sick photo of Ramsay this is. This is set to background image on my... That's just a really fucking awesome image of the snow coming down. And I don't know, I just really like that image. There's not much to say about what's going on. Ramsay's really pissed off. It's probably right after the fallout for Reek and Sansa disappearing, and he looks very upset, very solemn in this picture. This is just an exceptionally awesome image. I hope Ramsay dies horribly. Me too. Me too, God damn it. But he's a fun guy to watch. And I've watched this show, Vicious, I think it's called. It's a British show called Vicious. And he's on it with Ian McKellen and a couple of other actors you would recognize. And it's fun to see Ramsay and other things. And the actor just seems like a wicked charming dude. And I like him, and I hope he gets a lot more work and gets to play more villains in his career, because he does it exceptionally well. And it's been said a lot from a lot of different people. I think he eventually, somewhere down the road, in some context, would be an excellent Joker or excellent villain in some sort of Batman evil villain or something. He's really good at it. Okay, winter is motherfucking here. So great image of Ramsay. Really love this. Really good stuff. Next, Davos. Ooh, Davos is... Did he just get word that his one true king is he getting ready to jump out this window and say goodbye to the world because the one true king is gone? Like, how does Davos get up and move on with his life? How does he live? How do you live if you're Davos? You sunk so much into that Stannis ship. That ship fucking sailed and sank down to the bottom of the fucking Blackwater Bay repeatedly. They got sliced in half by Brienne. Like, ultimately, poor Davos. You got to feel bad for this guy. Is he going to go on the mission? Is he going to go on a similar mission or a similar quest that he went on in the books? And to find a Stark difference, a Stark situation. Is that going to happen? I hope so. And I hope this is him coming to grips with whatever the fuck he is going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a call. Let's bring our caller in. Welcome to the show, caller. How are you doing today?
That's going to happen. I hope so.
Welcome, caller.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Shaylin. The question you really got to ask yourself is, what's God was going to do when he realized what Stannis had to do with Shireen's death, And also, I don't think Stannis is dead. If we don't see a kill on screen, it didn't happen to me. Until we see Davos, until we come back next season and see Stannis' head rolling over or something, I don't think that dude is dead.
Awesome call, man, as always. Talk to you soon. I think that's an excellent point about Davos and about finding out what happened to Shireen. That is a freaking excellent point. That could be as well why he has the really horrible puss on his face. Stannis lives, says the chat. Stannis is the same sort of boss as Steve Jobs. I don't really think it matters anymore. Stannis seems done. Poor Davos. He lost so much. Renwood says, I agree with the caller about Stannis. Melisandre will bring Jon Snow back to life. Stannis was my only hope for the realm, says Max. Holy shit. Huge, awesome stuff. And Davos, look at that poor grim bastard. That's not a happy look from Davos. And Davos is one of those guys that I want to see smile. I want to hear that laugh. And where's that smoke? Good question. Or are they trying to block out? Is that something that they don't want us to see? Okay, so here we go. Next. Here we go. The hype is strong. We're going crazy with pictures. Yes, we are. We're fucking going nuts here. So next, and welcome Iron Throne, buddy. Welcome. Davos is a great character. I personally love Davos. I know he's not everybody's favorite character, but I'm a huge Davos fan. I love him on the show. I love him in the books. I'm just a big fan of his character. So here we go. He might be looking at Melisandre. Very, very good point. He definitely does not look happy. So here we go. Next is Jaime sailing away out of Dorne. This is with his dead daughter right there. Jaime looks very upset. It's probably in episode 1 of the season, I'm assuming. This is one of the first images we probably see of Jaime, I'm assuming. Or this is him once he reaches back sort of towards the Red Keep, and they're heading towards, but that's obviously his dead daughter, and Jaime's very sad. Oh, the tinfoil's huge with me today. Huge. I can't help myself. That's why these reaction videos are horribly dangerous for me, because I'm just giving my immediate reactions, and later on things are going to come out and I'm going to be completely wrong, and I'm okay with that. I accept it. Please, later on, if you watch this later and I'm wrong, Phil, you're an idiot. I fully accept all fucking Phil, you're an idiot comments. I embrace it. Bring it on. We love that. We don't judge here. Crush the tinfoil on my head. So yes, one of my favorite characters, Jaime Lannister, does not look happy in this picture. Jaime has not looked happy in any of these pictures, and I do not, one hand or not, I'd be afraid to be the next person that be any Dornish person when Jaime gets his fucking hand on you. Jaime is gonna fucking kill some motherfuckers. Ugh. No, I love me some Jaime Lannister, and I feel bad for him. I said it in the recap of that particular episode. Seeing Jaime in that moment, seeing him connect with his daughter, see what true love was for the very first time, really connecting to somebody and seeing someone caring about him and showing him warmth, and then getting that all taken away was really hard for me to watch. And kudos to you, Game of Thrones, for doing it to me again in a Dorne storyline that I think you could do it to me. And I definitely got emotionally affected by what happened with Jaime at the end of that storyline. I hope he gives the golden punch. Phil, you're an idiot. Yes, I am, Tim. Phil, you're an idiot. Len, you idiot. Next picture that we go to is bam. Oh, unfortunately, guys, that was all of our pictures. That is our last image, as sad as that may seem. I'm going to go around one more time and not really talk too much about it, not go on a big, long rant, but for anybody that's joining us for the first time, because now we have, holy shit, a lot of fucking people watching us live right now that might not have seen the beginning of the stream. So I want to give everybody a shot to be able to see every image. So here we go. One more time, all the way the motherfucking through. Here we go. Phil's a genius. Arya Stark, all fucked up, blind eyes, possibly warging. Then we got Daenerys dealing with some serious bullshit. Actually, no, these are different images. These are still different. Okay. Is this a different Daenerys one, just from a different angle? But this is basically two very similar to the beginning of the images. Okay. Here we go. Oh no, these are still different. Sorry guys, these are still different. This just looks like almost in the same scene as the one that we saw earlier. I want some Frey pie. Me, goddamn fucking too. But I've heard rumors now that the fat character that's been cast is not necessarily Manderley, but who knows that they might still do that storyline. I really hope they fucking do. But this is a separate Arya image that's very similar to the first image that we saw. That's why these images seem similar. There's a couple that are very close. Yeah, Dany's got some serious bedhead going on here. And this is, unlike the last image, Dany just looks pissed. This is more Red Queen bitch is about to come out. She's about to threaten somebody in this picture. I'm going to burn your remains if you don't let me go and let me back to my people. Something like that. Thank you, Lord of House Issues. I appreciate that. One of our great listeners, Johnny Stark, the wonderful Johnny Stark, wrote me a song that's about that Phil of the Lord of House Issues. Yeah, resting bitch face. Holy crap. Next. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Now I'm so glad the camera's off so you guys can't see me touching myself in inappropriate places because holy fuck, I'm excited for some Tyrion and Varys stuff this season, seeing the two of them run Meereen. I don't know how long Varys is going to stick around. There are some rumors I've heard and speculations about him getting pissed that maybe some red god powers going on in Meereen, or that Tyrion talks to a red priestess of some sort. So Varys isn't necessarily cool with that, but for whatever it's worth, we know we're going to get at least a big chunk of some Varys and Tyrion stuff. To me, this image is them looking at the dragons for the first time or something, going down and looking, just trying to figure out and making to some decision that Varys has a plan and he's telling Tyrion what he should do. And Varys is showing him, well, you have dragons. You can control the people with these motherfucking things. You can do something that the mother of dragons never could do. Tame her dragons. So yes, Varys does look like he lost some weight. I agree. But I'm really excited for this, as the chat would say, I saw passing in the corner of my eye, this dynamic duo. I'm excited to see all things Varys and Tyrion in Meereen in this next season. Varys is missing the Red Keep food. It is getting crowded there, and for whatever it's worth, spoiler again, but this has obviously been a huge spoiler cast anyways of speculation of things that we haven't seen yet. Doesn't Varys have business to do at King's Landing? He shouldn't be there for too long. He has some stuff to do there if things are to happen. I don't know. So, okay, so let's go. What storyline am I most excited for? Holy shit. I mean, I think the safe answer obviously would be the North. I think I'm most excited for, realistically speaking right now, for the Bran stuff, just because I haven't seen it, and getting more into Bloodraven and understanding that, and Bran and his flashbacks and seeing things like that being depicted this season. I'm curious how that's going to manifest itself. I'm pretty excited for almost every single storyline, though, to see where it's going. I'm less excited to see what like Sansa's up to and like where her story goes down that road. But that, and I'm super pumped to see everything in the Riverlands, and with a hope to see the Wolf Pack and things like that. Has me super freaking excited, and all the potential of things there. But there really isn't a dud storyline for me, other than if we're forced to go back to Dorne, which I know we're ultimately going to have to, but hopefully they'll learn their lesson and give us a little bit more Duran and a little less everything else. So Dorne fucking suck. That's the thing I'm not looking forward to. I want direwolves. I want fucking direwolves. I'll hang if I see sand snakes. I will hang somebody if I see any motherfucking snakes on these motherfucking Game of Thrones episodes. I'm sick of these motherfucking sins. Holy shit. A very good close-up image of our friend, lover, and exceptionally charming individual, Lord of the Dwarf Cock himself, Tyrion Lannister. I hope so. I hope Blackfish comes. I'm assuming we're going to get something with River Run if Jaime's going there, as we're pretty much sure of that. We've heard, almost been confirmed, that Jaime's going to be in the Riverlands. We're going to see Riverland stuff. You got to think that Tully is going to come back and the Blackfish will be back this season. I'm hoping. Tyrion in the new Perry Ellis collection. Sorry, that's so funny. I couldn't get through the line. Iron Throne. Tyrion in the new Perry Ellis collection. Oh gosh, his beard game is up. Mini Moses. Pharaoh. I tell you, Tyrion's like, let my Meereen go. When Tyrion was in Meereen's land, let my dragons go. Sorry. Even though I love Tyrion, Peter Dinklage, supposedly Tyrion is supposed to be ugly, and the Dinks is freaking hot. Yes, he really fucking is. Okay, so here we go. Thank you so much for sharing that in the community to be able to check it out. Okay, so here we go. Next image is Margaery Tyrell being shamed. This is going to be interesting, and by interesting, I mean I hope they do a good enough job, and I trust Game of Thrones, to make this storyline significantly different than watching Cersei go through all of this and seeing what they are going to be doing with Loras and with Margaery in this situation and seeing how this all happens. And I assume it's going to be because I hope Lady Olenna comes down with left and right and fucking messes some shit up. So, and this is where we might get into our trial by seven. So, a lot of interesting, fun things can come from this storyline. I just hope it isn't rinse repeat of stuff that we necessarily saw last season. I don't think it's going to be. I trust the show enough to make it different enough. Shame. I wonder if she will die. If Cersei has anything to do, she will absolutely will. He absolutely will. Holy crap. Perfectly cast. Clegane Bowl hype. Okay, so here we go. Next, here we go. I think this is the last image, if I'm correct. We've got Melisandre up at the wall, right? That's the wall, isn't it? And then it's at the wall, yeah, getting ready, or just brought somebody back to life. We're just getting ready to bring someone back to life, or doing some shit. She looks not happy, but she looks intent. Like she has some business to do. She's got some business. There's no fucking around here. There's no time to walk around there. She needs red bitch. She needs to die. No to Clegane Bowl. That's a cheesy idea. I hate her. I think I'm not gonna. We'll talk about that as time goes on. Riding a stag, really? It's a little on the nose there, Melisandre. Come on. I think it is the last one. Thank you, Comedy Riff. Looking great, good image of her. Again, says a lot in this image about her intent, where she's coming from, blah, blah, blah. So it's good to see her. And I believe this is the last image, and this is where we hook around. So I'm going to go again one more time through, and then we're going to call it a cast, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me. And if you already seen the beginning, we're just going to I can almost already start playing, I can't remember when we just met, like the photo collage stuff. Then she wouldn't knew that Tyrion went boo. Yeah, it is Castleback. I swear. Daenerys looks like shit, and I bet she won't show her tits. And here we go, as Reek is begging, please, Sansa, take me through the years. Holy goddamn shit. I will do this oh, I'm sorry, I gotta turn down the mic. I will do things like this. Any piece of information that comes out about Game of Thrones new season 6, I will shoot to try to be super quick to come out as live as soon as I can. I just happen to not have anything going on at this part of the day. Saw that this came out thanks to some of the people in the Google Plus community for posting it. So I decided to just come on out and do this right away and not waste any freaking time. Clams and cockles. Oh, through the years, fucking with you, Bran, I stick it in your hand and make you sit in a tree forever while I do my bidding with your power. Mwahaha. I'm really sad because I won't let Pod show me why hookers pay him. No, but I'm sorry. I'll stop this. So here we go with a little bit more her. Sorry, I just keep wanting to do this as like a photo collage show. Holy puberty. Holy puberty, Bran says, we'll go back to Bran for a second. Holy puberty, Batman. Now Bran is a member of One Direction. Here we go, Brienne. We got our High Sparrow. We got Ramsay and Roos. We've got the big one, Mr. Balon Greyjoy here. We've got Sam throwing up, and Gilly being like, "Is that because of me? No, it's not because of you." Here we go, Bloodraven, the funeral, Baratheon funeral, Baratheon Lannister funeral. Clams and cockles, get it? Yeah, we got the unflattering Yara Greyjoy, Asha Greyjoy. Jamie, I'm going to kill them all. Balon has Pearl Trims alive on repeat. Whoa. Hey, everybody. Whoa. Oh, everybody, I'm still alive. Yeah. Thank you, Iron Throne. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for checking this out today. We got Ramsay right there. Davos, Jamie, pissed off. Arya, they were getting back to what everyone kind of already saw. Tyrion in the 2. Tyrion with his sexy look. We've got shame on you, Margaery. Shame. And Melisandre. Everybody, let me stop this. Stop you. Put you back on. And let me kick into the music. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me today to take a look at these Season 6 Game of Thrones images. It's really excited to be able to come out here right away and share these with everybody that hadn't got a chance to see them and talk about them and just tinfoil hat and get silly and do some speculation. I think it shows, just to show how many people checked out this video, and thank you everyone that checked this out live, that so much how excited we are for any little bit of information about Game of Thrones. And this was a whole shitload of stuff about Game of Thrones. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to the motherfucking chat. Phil, I have a voicemail. Let me see if I can play that before we go away here. We have one quick voicemail to get at before we call it a day here. Oh, here we go. Here goes a voicemail. Let me turn down the music, play one voicemail. Here we go.
You don't want Davos to be smiling and happy. You don't want anyone in Westeros to be smiling and happy, because that probably means they're going to die really soon. Remember when Robb was happy? Remember what happened after that? It was the Red Wedding. No one should be happy in this universe if you want them to live. They always need to be slightly on edge and not at ease. Otherwise, it probably means they're going to have a horrible, horrible fate.
Excellent point, my friend. Excellent point is great. Thank you so much to the motherfucking chat for alerting me of the voicemail. I really do appreciate that. You guys in the chat are awesome. All the new people that joined us. And if you haven't already and you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. We will be back to recap every episode of Game of Thrones in Season 6 and a lot of other shows too. So please join the fun. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat. I will talk to you guys next time.
Watch out.